The topic is how to rewrite your story. Now, when it comes to trying to transition into entrepreneurship, it's so important for you guys to really start, okay? And I feel like a lot of the people that I've been talking to, including myself, I know this is how I was. It's hard to find where to start. It's hard to figure out where to start. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. It doesn't matter. There's no perfect way to start. Start messy, start imperfect. That's the only way you're going to start. Because if you're trying to start perfect, you're definitely never going to start. You're never going to start because it's never going to be perfect. That's just what it is. So with that being said, the first thing that I highly suggest you guys to do is figure out your story. And that story's because you got to figure out where you came from, where you're at right now, and where you want to go. Okay? And this has to do with you as a person and you and your experience, your future. You got to think about these things and write it down, figure it out, talk it out. Record yourself on video, do these things so that way you have more clarity on where you want to go in your life and where you're at right now. You have to figure that out. So the first way to do that is to, let's see, and also this is going to help you separate your old self to your new self, okay? Because that's all a part of the transition. That's all about the transformation. You going from who you used to be, because who you used to be doesn't have an entrepreneur mindset. They don't. The new self does. The new self is a boss. So you got to align yourself with that boss self, okay? So, and I can't tell if anybody's on or commenting. I don't know. I think I'm on the updated Facebook, but let's do this. So yeah, you got to figure that out. So with that being said, the first way on how you can do on what you can do now is to identify your current story. Where are you at right now in your life? And think about that. Think about some of the things that you love about your life, right? Your current reality. Some of the things you dislike. What are some of the things you dislike about it? Write it down. Write it down, and then under each thing that you write down the possibility of pretty much the opposite of a different way of going about it. So I hate that I'm not able to afford a place to, my own place to live, for example. That could be something. And then below it could be, I have a place to live. I have my own place to live. And that's what I mean. Okay, or I hate that I'm still working at a job that I'm unfulfilled in. I am my own boss and I'm able to afford my ideal lifestyle. Switch it up. Switch it up. Write it down. Switch it up. Okay, and keep saying the good things. That's definitely going to help you out with your current reality. And maybe it's not true. Okay, maybe the things that you're saying aren't true when it comes to the possibility. However, when you close your eyes and envision it, you're going to feel it and it's going to feel real. And eventually it's going to be real. Because if you keep saying it's not real, it's not real, it's not real, I hate my life, I hate my job, if you're going to keep bitching about all the things that you don't have, you're going to continue to not have it. Miracles aren't going to just come to you. You have to put in the work. Okay, and it all starts right here. It all starts with the soul work to make the dream work. So figure out your current reality, figure out how you want your ideal reality to look like. Number 2, explore how you desire your story to be rewritten. How do you want it to be rewritten? So we already talked about the possibilities, but with that, you got to figure out what is it going to take to get there? Okay, what is it going to take for you to get to the possibilities? You have your current reality here, then you have your possibilities right here. What is it going to take? What is in between here? Okay, what would it take for you to get there? All right, rewrite it. And then the third thing is what to do to align your current self to the new self. Now, you have to, whatever is in between here, between the current reality and between your current reality and the possibilities, you got to actually do it. You can't just talk about it or think it or visualize it. There's more than that. You got to do more. Okay, you have to do more. You have to take action towards the person that you want to be, that new person, that new you, that new Sarah, that new Michaela, that new James, that new whatever your name is. Do that. Okay, that new Shang. Hey girl. Yes, we rewrite our story. Absolutely. Figure out who the new you want to be. Who's the new 2.0 of you, that new self, and do it. Okay? Because really, no, we can't change overnight. However, we can do our best to make it happen. Now, if you want to get up off of your ass and change the reality you're in right now and be an entrepreneur, if you're trying to be your own boss, then these are the things that you have to start doing. These are the things you got to reflect and you got to take action on. You got to start. It may not be clean. It may not be perfect. It may not be fresh. However, at least you're doing it. At least you're out there. You're one step closer. You're one leap closer to your dream of being an entrepreneur.